Another Sunday on the beautiful weekend we had last couple days. Perfect price action, beautiful weather, summertime technically starts as well. So a lot of things actually to talk about it. And I want to go over it. It's gonna be a short one, just 1 hour, just because we have another mentor jumping after me on the Discord, and he's gonna stream as well. So that's why I have just one hour today. That's as well fine. It's okay. It's gonna be a quick one, but still quite informative as well. And yeah, I guess we have quite a lot of things to talk about it. I want to see some predictions for the next week as well for Bitcoin, what it might do, where we might go, and how we can behave in the way of there's going to be a new month open, new week open, as well a new day open. So quite heavy and quite aggressive level to play from. And let's see how that's gonna hold or fail actually in our charting way. And the thing what I want to talk about as well, I just want to like cover it lightly, because I had like a lot of people DM me on the side, and it's hard to get your head around, wrap around the crypto and to trade fully stressful or like mindset of not to overthink or overcomplicate things or like deep diving in news or whatever. It's overwhelming sometimes. I know, I understand that, but the trick is just to continue, try to fight against it, and literally like close away from every single thing around you. Make it as your job, sit behind the computer, do the job, what you need to do, focus on one thing only, and do not listen to different things that only your structure, trend rules, TA, PA, and yeah, just follow those ones and you're gonna be golden. So yeah, I would suggest to switch off anything what compares to news, as X, radio, television, whatever what you're listening to, even influencers, and follow them, because there is no fucking point to even listen to any kind of bullshit what they say or what they give you. So by that mean we will jump into the chart straight ahead. First thing first, I want to go from high to low. Why? Monthly. We will have a new monthly open level. And like it's looks like right now, we will see it between the Q2 and the yearly open. So it will be a really strong level. Why? Just because it's monthly open, it's April. Same time, we will have a weekly open and a daily open. It's a perfect combination on exactly the same spot, technically. So right now we are facing to the downside, right? Like we see predicted as well. We start to fail. We fail the yearly, and we still continue to the downside. We're facing Q2. Like I said, and like I always gonna say, this is the level of interest. Why is it so big, and why is it yellow? This is the level what I'm interested in. Why? Previous high of previous structure. We will bounce from it. Why? We did it. We did it on the previously level as well. We came in, we wicked into it, we test the wick, the top wick, and the previous structure even from the last cycle, technically. So yeah, we did it. So that's why I suggest we might do it again. Why? We don't copy, it rhymes. 99% of the way how we trade. So that's why new month open, we might see some movement to the downside, or even want something like this when we're gonna open a level and then continue to the upside or down, whatever it plays out. So far, just waiting to see the new weekly and new monthly. That's the most important right now. Unfortunately, we are facing to the downside, so there is still much more pressure to the downside, and especially like mentioned as well with the another mentor of our group, Stu, we are crossing with the strength, we are crossing with the trend, and the RSI, the strength relevant, is facing to the downside as well, below the moving average. So we still have some room to go. lower. That's the monthly level, guys. That doesn't play in one day, in a week, in a couple weeks. It plays per month. So keep in mind that it doesn't need to play straight ahead. We still can go higher to grab any kind of liquidity to the upside, or even go and test any kind of resistance. What's still there, it doesn't mean we still can go straight to the downside, right? There is going to be a play move on it. Okay, same over here. Look at that, how this plays out, right? If you look at these two candles, it's quite similar, right? We still had a crossover of it, so we still could go to the upside, test the resistance, and then dump it. See, still can play out. Look how many months it took, quite a lot. It doesn't mean it will happen tomorrow or after tomorrow, but there is some things to considering that it might happen. And if we're gonna copy this, for example, over here, it might play out quite perfectly, because I did it as well previously, the bar pattern, right? I did this kind of move already, and if you look at it, we come quite close to 120, and that could be the move as well to go to the bear market, right? This could be the move, like I already predicted in previous streams. Talked about it. So I'm seriously waiting to have something like this, quite a move over here, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit longer, who knows, we will see. But this plays quite accurate as well, in the way 120, what we always talk about it, that we will come to it, maybe even higher or closer, doesn't matter. We still make a new higher, all-time high, but then we still come to 73k. So that's kind of the thing what I'm looking at it. Keep in mind, it is monthly, so it can play a little bit longer. And like you see as well on weekly, that's why I said it can take some couple weeks, some couple months from it. Why? Because weekly is already quite middling slash bottoming on the oscillators, like we can see. So we might see some movement to the upside to have a swing for the resistance. If not, we will have one wick to the downside, right? If we wick this, if we could wick this level, right, and then come back and then go again, and then we play the whole move, and then we can drop it. So, and that's still on the weekly. It doesn't mean it's gonna play out straight ahead, right? Because there is still a lot of resistance on top, right? We know that we have resistance on the yearly. We know that we have even resistance between, and we have resistance on the top. Oh my God, my lines are not straight enough anymore. I'm sorry. So yearly, mid, and the top on the all-time high. We know that. So there is still quite a lot of resistance, and not going to be taken in one time or two times. Still takes time to go. So we still can play this out, right? So it's all possible. Who knows how it's going to be. Let's take it by the day. Let's take it by the week, and we will see eventually the pattern is forming. So far, we kind of is failing the March. We didn't close this candle, or this candle. We didn't close it yet. We still have 6 hours to go. So in 6 hours can still a lot happen in it. It's this 1 4-hour and 2 1-hour candle in it. So there is still some movement in it. And that's why we might go even a little bit lower even, or fill the wick and then come up, or even go to the 73. We will see how that's going to play out. Daily is quite interesting as well. Middling, basically a little bit to the downside. So like I said, as well as weekly, we might come down, fill this wick, and bounce from it. Why? Just because we start to break a little bit the structure to the upside, we turn around a little bit. How would you say? You came down from it, and then you had that move to the upside. What did you do? You start to change structure into to the downside. You come down, you test the lows, and we might have a continuation where yearly open and then come again into the resistance, right over here, and then we might fight it. So there is still potential in it. And now we come to the 4-hour. 4-hour quite start to form a bottoming position. We are facing already into the upside with the oscillators. We had some nice positions for with the triangles, with the change of trend change, as well reversal area and HFT bots. The algorithms are starting to switch off, so we had the biggest move to the downside, and right now we carry on doing some sideways movement till we're gonna gain any kind of level to go higher, or even if you're gonna lose it, then there is definitely room to go to the downside yet. So far so good. Let me switch off this, and I want to have a look on the levels. Top side still the same, nothing changed. Why? We still didn't come even close to it. Okay, we didn't even reach the 90k. That said, there is a weakness. There is a weakness in the market. We see it, we feel it, and we know about it. So even that move to the upside, right, the perfect high and lows, we went for it. It didn't even reach 90k. So far we failed it, and like I was mentioning on the previous stream, guys, it wasn't, I mean, for me eventually it wasn't funny, because I took this one, even this one, and then I took this one. All fucking shorts. Like, it was way too fucking boring to do that shit. Like, it was way too obvious. And like I said as well on my previous stream, guys, it's not like I didn't mention it and I didn't give it to you, but it was quite obvious what we did. We've been here on the previous stream. What did we do? We came back. That was the previous daily on that time. We bearish backtested. We came again up, and then we start to fail the whole structure. Right, this was the first fail. There was the second fail. We came down. We failed that. We went lower than the previous even wick. We come up again, and there it is. You had the 3 perfect shorts. And look at it. If you even took one of those ones, it didn't even come close to the stop loss. And what was the stop loss? 0.6. Perfect short. And look what we did. Like I said, I'm still in the short. I still have 35% in it. 6.7% short on a Bitcoin. It was a perfect short. And I'm not talking about this, because this one you could do that as well. Same. And yeah, you didn't know if that was a runner or not, but eventually it turned around and we went for it, right? We have already on 1 hour and a 4 hour low. So that structure been already significant filled, and it's recognized by our algorithm. So that says already or good information that we might not go lower. Of course, it can still be possible to go lower, but if you have that confirmation, it means that we went higher than the previous structure. So yes, we broke already the structure from this one actually, and technically this one as well. And now we are holding the low. And if you're gonna hold this, we might do this again, and then go up, right? That's why I'm starting to ladder in some longs slowly. But like I said, this was quite a perfect short, and I couldn't explain it even better. Like, you have a failure after failure after failure. So yeah, and 0.6%, it's a worth risk to take it, in my opinion. And it played out quite good even. So there it is. That was the previous short, what we took. And let's see how we're gonna carry on from it. And then, now comes the juicy part of it. Like I mentioned as well, when we've been over here, and I was mentioning on the streams, yes, I said that we will have some movement from it, some potential up movement. We had it. It wasn't that aggressive. We backtested the weekly, the previous daily, the weekly, and the March level, and we failed that quite aggressively as well. So yeah, my scalp long, I took 1 profit and I got stopped out on it. Fine, I don't care. All good. And then we carry on to the next one. And I said, I wasn't looking at this level to hold. Yes, I was looking for this one. Why? Because that's the significant higher low from the whole structure to the move upwards. We test that one, been tested already. This one been tested, so that's why I wasn't looking at it. And there's only 2 significant levels and point of interest that I'm interested into it. Those are the 82, like I said, and the 79 still. 79, we didn't even reach it as it is so far. And what are we doing? Quite actually perfect to the T. Technically, we came into it, wicked into it, and then we start closing everything above it. For me, that's quite a strong move as well. Still, we're not gonna go inside your pocket and start closing things below that and below the wick. Then definitely there is some potential to the downside for the next level, 79. 79.5. So far, 82, it's still holding. And what you want to see now, it just grind it all the daily, come up, gain the structure what you've been in it, and then you're gonna start creating this kind of structure on the lower time frame over here. And that's all fine. Then it's perfect. It's all good if that's happened. If not, then we start failing, we go lower. Let's see how that's gonna play out eventually. And like I said, I'm starting to evening call. How you been? Are you trading anything? How's your weekend, mate? So like I said, I'm starting to ladder in some longs. Feels a bit dirty, I know, but it is what it is. I was long in this, I'm gonna long this. So like I said, let's see. So far, technically, and yes, you can say that we broke the structure to the downside, but we're still holding the whole move, actually. We are still holding the whole range and the channel, or if you want to know, call it like that, I don't care. But then technically we broke some structure. It's not massive. We're still holding the bigger one. I want to see coming it up to the structure, but we fail, and see how we're gonna react on that one. Definitely, if we're gonna go higher, we will see any kind of down movement and then go again, because this structure, this resistance is quite heavy as well. We formed it quite well. We was farming it out. So we're not gonna go in one go. Definitely not. And then we will see any kind of reaction from it. It will be nice if this will be your floor to go finally to the 90k. If that's gonna give you the strength to go to 90k. Because like I was talking even with Stu, this whole move, it's so fucking bullshit that we knew that we will go to the downside and wreck all of the fucking guys who are longing this. Why? Because that's the pattern we always do if we want to wreck the way up. And that we are doing. We wreck them all. We could go even deeper for max pain, but I guess even the max pain was predicted around 82. I don't remember. But still, we wrecked them all. And now if we could go and with all the liquidity, we can finally go to 90k. That will be awesome, because I'm really, really fucking bored about it, that we're struggling so much with it, and that Bitcoin doesn't show any kind of strength to go. Because if we didn't go over here, that's really bullshit, because there was nothing else to hold it. We didn't even go here and even here. So that's why I said it looks weak, it feels weak. Anyway, you trade it both ways. And like I said, 82k on the previous stream, I look for that one to trade. I will trade that, and I'm longing that one, and I hope we're gonna go in the resistance of the 90k, and from there we're gonna have a massive failure as well. Why? Because that's a really quite big resistance, and like I mentioned, we have a dead zone but still didn't been filled. That is still empty, and there is no point even to go higher, because there is no strength in the world that it's gonna bring us over there. So that's why I said I'm predicting something like this. Come here, fail that, go lower or even lower, and then try go in the direction that we will see. So far, I'm not gonna predict if we go lower or upside of higher. That doesn't make sense. I want to see 90k. That's what I want to see finally be striked, because that liquidity pocket, it's quite hefty and it's quite juicy as well. Yes, we have some things on the downside. It's not that big for me, in my opinion, with small dead zone in it. We could go lower and take that one as well. Could be as well make that sense into it, like to do something like this, right? And then strike to the upside. It might be, but technically I would see this as much more bullish opportunity to go than go lower and break that structure. Because if we go lower than the higher low previously, technically we broke the structure to the upside, right? We formed another higher low, that's true, but we created a lower low from this way, this point of structure. And what you can see is failure over here. and then you're gonna do something like this to the downside. And you don't want to see that. Because then if you're gonna do this, oh boy, now it's gonna be a long way to come back to the 90k. Because that shows you that there is no strength at all anymore in Bitcoin and in the market. So down it is a bear market. For me, I love it, I don't mind, but not everybody gonna agree with me. And I will have some angry message me, DMs in my Discord, so let's see how that's gonna play out. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm looking at. I don't know, I already updated the fucking liquidation 6 times today, but it still doesn't do it, but it's me maybe. And no, that's not this one, that's this one. Like I said, this is kind of the way what I'm looking at it, and it feels quite perfectly as well with the swings that I'm trading off. And like I said, you could have that one more move to the downside, but then technically you will break the structure. So I would not prefer to see that. If we really want to see any strength, then yeah, follow the yellow and then see how that resistance is gonna do. If we're gonna hold it and continue to the upside, right? Or if we go straight, I mean not straight in line, but like without any kind of problems through the resistance, go to the 9k finally, grab that liquidity, fill. Because why I want to go to the 90k, guys? I want that dead zone to be filled. And how do you do it? You need to come close as much as is possible to it. And then over here, the only thing what you do is grind it, like even like that. Look what we did over here, right? This price action. If we see that this price action over here, like that, we're gonna fill up all this liquidity over here. That's what we're doing. And that's what we did over here. Look at the liquidity over here, right? Those been created. Why? Because we had that in this price action. And look what we did on the way down. We filled it as well. We didn't left quite much behind. So that's what I want to see. You come to the 90k, you will see any kind of reaction to the downside. So you break the lower time structure, you come back and you grind it. You grind the hell out of it. Then you trap all of those longs or shorts or whatever into it in the pockets and you fill it. Why do we need that? Because we need that liquidity to come back to it. We need something, because if there is going to be a dead zone in it, there's nothing to come back for it. Then whatever, we're going to be like going to the downside and welcome bear market and see you in like a couple years. And we don't need that. We don't want that, right? So that's why I want to see that kind of price action. Grind you to the downside, and then you're going to have that failure. Exactly same like over here, right? You go sideways, you fail that, and then you fill up finally the dead zone gap, and then we will see how that's going to play out eventually. Hello, Lens B. How you been, mate? Been a long time. Didn't hear something from you. Happy Cat Disco is over here as well. Waiting for your stream. Awesome. Lovely to see you, my friend. Thank you very much that you found the time to show you source, your secret source. And so yeah, that's why I'm kind of looking in those always in 2 ways. Of course, yeah, we can go a little bit sideways over here, but at least the most important is that we're gonna trade above the swing, above the swing levels and above the daily right now in the previous weekly. So we're gonna grind a little bit over here, and then we can have a continuation. Lose that, definitely lose 82, go lower like 81 or whatever. Start to close anything below that. We will go to the 79. You're welcome, Heath. You're welcome. Appreciate it. If you need anything, be my guest and DM me or ask me. Been grinding school this week. Oh boy, that's the worst grinding, man. That's painful grinding. But hey, unfortunately, you need it. For what? I have no clue, but we need it, right? So yeah, that's why I said I really want that dead zone to be filled, come up to the 90k, and I hope we will do it from here, because then we just have a bigger continuation. And yeah, maybe we will see like much more strength in Bitcoin and in the market. But so far, yeah, it doesn't look that quite good and beautiful and lovely. Guys, the short, I'm happy. See guys, that's what I said. Exact same like I have. I'm still 30% in the short. You see? That's my boy. Love it. I'm loving it. Good, man. Happy to hear it, man. I was talking about these shorts on my previous stream. Like, look at that. How that play out. Look at this. Like, you remember who was shorting this? You remember that? Of course, to the T. Look at that. I took this one, and then afterwards I re-added on this one. 0.6% on 1 hour candle. Or 1 hour time frame. Better than that doesn't get, right? Boy, oh boy. Make some fucking bank on it. Look at that, 6.7%. And I'm still in it. And I'm starting to ladder into the longs. Perfect. Just perfect. It couldn't get better, man. Failure after failure. Nothing gained. Just go for it. And I was barbecuing over here and was like so happy. Like somewhere over here, I was looking at my chart. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take another beer. I'm done for today. So yeah, amazing. Lovely. To the T, right? Oh shit, what did I do? Okay. So yeah, like I said, one more. Exactly, one more. So yeah, so far, this structure is quite good because we break it already on the lower time frame. We start to break it to the upside. We added that bigger move. It's always like sign of strength, right? This one was not that significant because we had a level above us, so we had something to fail from it. Right now, yeah, it looks good. Start to gain that, continue up, and we might see some up movements, and that would be really lovely actually to see. And like I said, 83 level to hold, swing to hold, sorry, as well a level. And yeah, this is quite significant and point of interest what I was talking about. And the next one is, and it will always be, till we're not gonna be coming back to it, 79. And that's the last one, guys. That's the last one before we will go to 73. So it's not much that is holding us to the downside. It's something, it's still significant, but it's not much. But yeah, I still want to see this move, right? To fill this gap over here, to fill the more liquidity. Why? Because then that's the beauty of it. Because when we're gonna come back to the 90k, we will have free ride if we're gonna fill this liquidity. Because this is the first level, biggest 4-hour level that's holding us down, right? This move from the back testing of previous yearly open. That move is holding us to the upside. Fill this gap with liquidity, come back, doesn't matter if we go deeper or not, then we have free way to go higher, to do this stuff over here, and even this stuff in February. We finally can go to February to go higher. Otherwise, if we're not gonna do that, then I mean, I'm sorry that I'm gonna break it to you guys, but if this move's not gonna happen and we will go over here, right? I'm sorry, but we're not gonna go in one way up. That's not gonna happen as well. Why? Because we have too much resistance above it, and that's gonna be as well the new resistance over here. What forms, right? Because that's the previous high. Then you have another one over here, double even, because that's the double swing of 4-hour, and then the rest of this bullshit above it. What we didn't been since beginning of January, where we didn't see those levels, right? So there is no point to talking about even on 120k because we are struggling with 82. So let's like I always said, let's go level by level, day by day, and that's the most important of it. So that's why, you know, we are facing downside. Yes, we do, but we're still holding it till we're not gonna break it, or we will go lower, breaks the structure. Then yeah, we might see something like this happen, right? And then continue to the downside till we're not gonna gain anything significant. Break 73, even to be honest with you guys, all of those levels in between over here, I mean, for me, that doesn't say any strength anymore, because first thing first, it didn't hold us when going up, right? So it wasn't the resistance when we went up from it, or then why it should hold us when we're gonna come down to it, right? That's why. And if you go by our lovely stew pocket, what I'm kind of aiming as well for it, then it says already enough that they're not gonna hold us when we're gonna come over here, right? So there it is. And coming from 60k, then I will tell you one thing, and that's not gonna be 120k anymore, but you trying to fucking find your level over here, and then that's all, guys. It's been a pleasure. So, and don't get me wrong, I still want to be bullish, right? I still want to feel that feeling for once in a while that I didn't feel. So I'm still longing as well. I don't mind that. I will do that. Still, I'm gonna see significant movement to the downside, right? Like I said, I'm filling my lungs. That's all fine. I don't mind. But I will take the risk if we will go lower and break some shit from it. But that's the thing, like that's why I'm looking for it. And like I said, levels played by into the T so far. And let's see if they're gonna hold us or not, or how far we're gonna do. I actually need to put the new 4-hour levels over here because I didn't do that yet. Yeah. Fail. Yeah. 81. That's the next point of interest. If we're gonna fail that one, close below that, then yeah, 79 it is. And then we might grind it as well. Or we're gonna drop it to the lower. That might as well. So far, we're struggling. This doesn't say nothing. I mean, people are hype about it because, yeah, we do this. But you need to, guys, you need to really imagine. There is a way and there is a why they do this. This is just to trap everyone. Used to trap everyone. And then they dump it on it. They always do that in both ways, even in this way. And then spike up. I will show you a different example. Remember this? Remember, guys, this price action? Doesn't that look similar? And everybody was saying, no, it's not gonna happen. We're not gonna go lower. Look at that. Oh yeah, you can fight me just because they get scammed or whatever with the meme coin. I don't give a shit about it. Why? It's a perfect loss of structure. That was your high. That was your previous high. And look what we did. Previous weekly. We fucking didn't even gain the weekly. We failed it. And how did we do it? Yeah, of course, that meme coin had to play with it as well to push it lower. We might even not go that low if we didn't go by the meme coin, daily coin, whatever. But still, right? And what do we do now? I mean, farm any kind of strength, right? This is just to farm any strength. We're feeling the wick. Failing that, oh boy. So far, this is your low and this is your high. High or low. This is the last what holds you, the whole structure. Oh yeah, I told you, it always happens, and it always will happen. Like over here as well, we grind the shit out of it, right? Look what we did over here, right? Same pattern, and what we spiked up, we took the liquidity from here, and then we go lower, right? Same thing can happen over here as well. Same thing. Oh, what the fuck is this? It always happens. We always doing that. Right? It's the easiest money grab, easiest. People overlook that because, oh yeah, we're going up, we're going up. Yeah, but that movement, it's way too perfect. And if something is way too perfect, it shouldn't be there in the first place. But it is. It plays. We talk about this as well with one of my audience from last week. I will say student, he's not my student, but see this movement as well. Like we went and we kill all of the liquidity, we failed it, and then we drop it. Like I mentioned to him, look for longs. TP, where do we need to TP? To the T. Look at that, to the T. Like I mentioned. And now look for longs. And what do we do now? This, oh fuck, this is actually perfect. Even better than Bitcoin. Why? We have round bottoming. This is your higher low. Exactly. We didn't fail any kind of bigger structure. We're holding the structure, right? We went up. This is you a break of structure, lower time frame. Came down. Look at that, weekly and a daily, fully spec tested. We perfectly tested to the T. And what we do now? Only way up. How does it look like? Oh, why does it? I forgot that I had the drawing on it. It's a little bit divergence, but still, you know, kind of to the middle, in middling, and we still have potential to go up higher. Plays out. It does. So yeah, that's the thing, guys. If you don't listen to anything around you, just follow the rules, follow the structure, follow the PA and price action of it. Everything works perfectly. All the levels. Like, there is nothing else to say. There is nothing to trade from here to have the long, right? Because we start looking for longs over here. This is the first place. This is the second on that one, and this is the third one. Lose that, you go lower, right? Because that's the low, your previous low. And that's how it plays. You hold the whole structure right now, and perfectly as well. Like, look at that perfect structure. We didn't break that in since 11th of March. Only higher lows. There was never a lower low even put it in. Like, perfect to the T. I need to stop saying that to the T. So yeah, I was looking for some things as well last week. Guess let me have go back to it. Fuck yeah, look at that resistance. Like what I said as well from last week. Come to the resistance, fail that, and look what we're doing right now. Bottoming on the oscillator. Now you can even go to the previous weekly lower. Don't mind, fine, because what you're gonna do, you're holding the previous structure still. You're gonna break that, and then you're failing. You go to the lower. You go to lower than 50 bucks. So far, gain that, and you have a continuation, right? And you already failed from this point. So now you're gonna start gaining November. Gain November, you have a continuation. Or come close to November, come back even, and grind it up. Perfect. There's nothing else to see, and nothing else to watch for it. That's all, right? This is your first resistance. This is your first support. Right in between. You don't need to have any kind of fucking news about it to trade anything. Forget about that. Fuck that shit. Or any kind of influencer to tell you what to do. Yeah. Ranging? Ranging. What did I say? If we're gonna go and create higher highs and higher lows, perfect. What do? Barely. And it's stretched a little bit, but barely, but we still do it. Wick, it's a wick, right? We're holding it, barely, but hey, it is what it is, right? It counts. Play the structure. There is nothing else more important in trading than your structure. It is. Price action. Swing points. That's all what you need to have it. There isn't nothing else to say about it. Fuck yeah, look at that. Look at that. It plays to the T. Like I said. Go to your previous resistance. That's this level, right? What do? We failed it. What do we do now? We're holding a level. Yes, we do. Barely, but we're holding it. You know, we didn't make new lower low. What's next? Come back and see if we're gonna have a new higher low. If that, you have a continuation. If you fail that, you go lower. Easy as that. Make sense, guys? I'm yapping around. Oh, I'm interested actually in this. Oh, Solana, it's looking. Ooh. Hey. Okay, that looks a little bit rough. But still, if the daily looks rough, okay, that's fine. But we still, and that's, see, if you just go from a high times to low time, like if you low, that's your previous higher low, right? You create a higher high, that's what's your resistance, that's good. And now you came back, what do? Another higher low, right? Bottom structure, what's the high frequency bots are doing? Closing the shorts. Free way to go higher, right? Perfect long. Yeah, that actually, that's a, be honest, a little bit too late now, but could be, right? If you add something like in the wicks, some over here, would be nice. Even now, like, depends on your risk management. Automatic stuber. Brain. Yeah. Still, nice long, right? We're holding daily. Game Mai or May, and then you go higher. Definitely. Nothing else to say. We didn't break it to the lower side. There you have it. Fuck yeah. That's quite good, actually. I want to see the, yeah, liquidity. Oh shit, yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, you will fucking grab all that shit over here. Definitely. There's no point to go lower, even if it does stick like this. Yes, there is shitloads of liquidity. But then with those kind of low liquidity, there's always like wick in, come back into the structure and carry on. But this is more juicy. This is more interesting to go. Yeah. So then I would suggest we might grind something like this. Why? Fill this gap in between, and then you can say you can go higher than 181 bucks. Yeah, that would be cool and good as well. Like, yeah, that's what we want. Upside movements. We want to long the shit out of it, right? For a change. There it is. I'm finally bullish. Kind of. Not fully yet. I don't think that's gonna come in this cycle. Grass, I want to look at it. See? Same pattern. Look what grass did. Like, I can't straight this enough. Like, bullish, 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 bullish. Fucking bullish. This is extreme bullish. Bang. Fuck you guys. Thank you very much for your liquidity. That's all. That's always what's gonna happen. But on another hand side, we had quite strong, significant up movement, right? That was really significant. We still didn't gain the previous high. Okay, that's maybe a little bit less good. But now we are holding not even the previous lower low, but then the higher low of that one. So technically, even this is the lower low from the structure. Yes, it is. It's a higher low. So yeah. Now the only thing what you want to see now it's gain of 2.7, and then you have a continuation, because then you're gonna start breaking the structure to the upside, and then you have a free go, and that might be the whole low from the whole way of the whole, even from the whole coin. That's the beginning, I guess it was November. Yeah, I guess so. So yeah. And I want to look at the biggest meme coin ever created. Oh, fuck me, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry, but that's a little bit too to the T. Holy fuck. No way that Ethereum is trading at, oh my god, below the 2K. I'm a little bit quiet about it. Fucking okay, I'm not gonna even chart this shit. It's done. Fuck that shit. If I'm not gonna see Ethereum above 2K, then there's no point to chart this shit. If you are not in the short now, then forget about it. Biggest fucking meme coin ever created. I'm sorry that I kill some hopes for some people, but it is what it is. What about this shit? Is this gonna die somewhere? Oh, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna even chart that. And I want to see only this one. This is too funny. Like, how do you rip some big ass money from people? Exactly like that. Make America great again, right? How's this shit doing? Boy. So guys, if you don't believe me that I say that the charts and the market doesn't copy itself but it rhymes, I was lying. It copied itself way too perfectly as well. I'm sorry to break it to you, but we're doing the shitty things over and over again. Yeah. Oh my god. But technically, and what I want to show you as well, this is not like to be funny, but it is kind of is what we are doing, right? What we did with Bitcoin. Grinding up, right? And then what you have, you take the liquidity and you continue, right? And what are we gonna do now? Same thing. Grind, right? We're gonna have another. Oh, actually, this looks a little bit as a XRP for 7 years long, the same fucking price action. So grind, and what we're gonna do? Take the liquidity and come back. Right? Makes sense? Makes sense. Same shit. It happened over here as well. Exact the same thing. Grind. Take the liquidity, come back. Grind. Take the liquidity, come back. Same shit. This is the fucking biggest meme coins ever. How they are created. There you have it. But hey, you still can make big money on it. I'm laughing at it, but yeah, it's what it is. But I see something like this happening as well. Again, why? We did it. We did 1, 2, 1, 1, even 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So, well, we couldn't do it one more time. People didn't learn from it. Let's do it again. Then, what do we have over here? Oh, we still have half hour. Okay. I'm watching the time. Happy Cat Disco. I know that you are quite on schedule as well. Hey, that's quite holding. Do you guys have any pump it is dump it next week? There you have it. Yeah. Do you have any kind of else that you want to look at it? By the way, guys, we still have a half hour, so to kill before Happy Cat's gonna take it over. If you want me to look at anything, then please be my guest and let me know. I'm happy to look over something. And don't worry, I'm not gonna bash it down. Link. Didn't look at that one in a long time, actually. Oh, there he is. I don't need to say nothing. Right in the pocket. Even. I don't know when did I do that, but yeah. Yeah, you are literally coming into the whole support area from like last year. And technically, same move. Like, I don't need to say anything else about it anymore because it's the same move like Bitcoin, right? Like the same move, take everything, and then you might have a continuation. Yeah, so far. Yeah, this is your low. Okay. This is your low. Hold 30.20 bucks. Hold this level, you have a continuation. And so far, I mean, 4 hour looks quite good as well on most of the coins. So yeah, we might have some push to the outside, but then this is your resistance area, right? So don't be surprised if we bounce back from it and go lower. That might happen. If so, no, then the next one, it's going to be over here. But that one you want to hit as hard as much as you want. Why? Because you will change the structure back into the bullish side, and you might have a continuation because you want to see something like more like this to happen than more like this to happen, right? See you, man. Have fun. So yeah, that's what you could expect from it. You're still holding the structure, so that's good. You didn't break it fully, even you broke that. That's all fine. You still didn't make the lower low from it. And yeah, there is still some continuation on that one, but you have really a lot of things to do. Why? Because you came quite hefty back from the whole structure. You're coming right now in the support, and you are technically in the whole support area. So But yeah, daily as well. I fucking dailies worry me as well on most of the coins because it's quite high and it's facing to the downside on the oscillator on most of them. So yeah, that's weird. But I mean, still the low time frame is first. So there we have it. You might have a nice and juicy long from it. And if not, if you are not in the short, then wait. Wait for the next failure and you might short it. But those points are quite significant what you want, right? Or you're gonna see something like this play out. Always two ways. Hoping for long over here. Then yeah, you should like look at it and ladder it maybe. Or wait for any kind of significant move. No. Right now what you did on the lower time frame, it's quite good because you gained a structure and you technically gained this as well. When my levels are not straight, you gain this. So it's quite hefty and you're holding, you know, till you're gonna hold this. It's all fine. So it's gonna be grindy, and you might take a hit on some of this structure. But yeah, you don't want to lose the 13 bucks because then you go definitely lower. But so far, we're holding it. Barely, but we're holding it. So this could be somewhere over here on a low time frame. Quite nice scalp, but can be a runner for you. So yeah, technically it's quite good if you look at it. You know, previous weekly we're holding perfectly. We're gaining now the daily if you hold that. And if you want bigger confirmation, right? So that's fine as well. Then the only thing what you wait for it, come over here because this is gonna be your first resistance. This area always, because that was the first bullish attempt to go higher and we failed that. So that's always going to be the first area of resistance, right? So if that's going to spike up, you see the strength in it, you failed that, then it's failing, but I mean gain the whole structure and then come back and then long the pullback from it. That's all. No, so far so good. Or start to on lower time frame ladder into it on the lower average. That's good as well. It depends what your strategy, what you're looking for. Yeah, there is definitely some positions to go by and look at it. Like I said, I'm longing as well in the Bitcoin and some alts. Definitely injective hype. I have right now Solana. No, Solana I didn't do it yet. I had some more I need to check on my list, but yeah. I'm taking longs as well on the both sides. I don't mind. So far, so good. Anything else, guys, that you want to look over it? Injective is fucking good. Oh. Nice. Nice. Nvidia. That one took a hit and it's still continuing. Yeah, the values on Nvidia was way fucking perfect. I was talking to a friend of mine, like, if I fucking could do that, I would short the shit out of it, but I'm not bothered to do any kind of forex stocks or whatever. Anyway, like you see, you fail all of the levels what we used to have it, so that's not even important anymore. The only thing what you concern right now is to be or to come close to Q2. Why? I mean, close right now, the stocks and everything is closed, right? So the open matters right now, and it depends how tomorrow everything in the market's gonna open. That means open somewhere over here below below this. Oh yeah, that's why I need to talk as well. We have a CME gap below 104, then Q2 definitely it is. If not, we're gonna open higher, then you might gain any kind of levels and go and strike to November, because that's your first resistance on November, and see how that's gonna play out. It depends how you're gonna open up. But yeah, open lower than 104, then yeah, definitely the Q2. And then, and only then, it's a little bit weird as well to see, because that's been tested perfectly, right? So there is no point even to test that one anymore. But then May might be. But of course, when you're gonna be on May, what you're gonna do? You fail, you all fucking structure to the upside. It's not gonna hold you anymore. You broke that one if you're gonna close anything around here, right? So that doesn't look that kind of good actually for Nvidia, but it depends how you're gonna open the market. That's all depending. I hope that's gonna hold in 104, and then you're just gonna grind somewhere over here, and then maybe take a new high. Let's see. It's hard to say right now. And then yeah, what I wanna go over by as well is the CME gap, because that we have that one as well. We have 84, and right now we are, oh boy, that's gonna be 82.6, and that's the new CME gap. So yeah, let's see how that's gonna play out. Yeah, that would be as well cool, because when we open up some over here, we could go and straight close it, right? We didn't do it over here, of course. We did now. Right now, we just closed the CME gap, the move to the downside. But that would be cool if we go up from the weekly open and close the CME gap straight ahead. If not, we're gonna leave it and see it next time. Yep. So yeah, lower time frame looks quite good and quite juicy. I'm like I said, I'm laddering longs in it. If not, then I'm gonna be stopped out and see you. Make sure it's gonna carry over. There's not much to say. Then still, this short's gonna take it over, and the 30% what I'm still into it can go lower. I don't mind. Like it plays perfectly, or I might even add it to it. Let's see how that's gonna go. But so far, I have some hopes for it. I really want to see it going higher. Really want to see go and strike 86, and then see how that resistance is gonna hold us. Technically gonna be somewhere over here, the resistance. The first what we're gonna see. So yeah, and then hopefully, but I really fucking hope that this move 82 will bring us to 90k finally and fill that fucking dead zone of liquidity, and then we still can carry on. Because how funny it is, shorting the shit out of it, I mean, it gets boring as well eventually. I want to do some different things, play some different structures. Yeah, so far so good. Let's see if we're gonna hold it. I would like to see that actually go higher. So far, actually, my hype long it's playing out quite juicy. Yeah, I was laddering into it over here. Like I said on my stream as well previously, we will fill the wick. What do we do? Do the tea. That we always do. Yeah, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Anything else, guys? Any coins, any tickers, any structures? You want to know anything? In the meanwhile, click those links. Have fun. Enjoy them. Click like, subscribe. How they say, like the lovely influencers of ours that we follow, right? The guys without the shirts. Let's not do that. I'm not gonna walk around without the shirts. I don't want to scare people away. Let's not do that. And definitely I'm gonna be fucking straight going into the jail if I'm gonna do that. I might look at Sue as well. Maybe I'm gonna take the swing on that one. And that's kind of the thing what I'm looking at for the next week. Like I said, it's gonna be quite interesting because we're gonna have a new month, new weekly, new daily at the same time, kind of at the same time. And it will be really interesting to see the strength of it, how it will react to it. I still think we're gonna go and grab the 90k before we go lower. That would be really perfect. Perfect play for it. I don't think so. I don't know. I have a weird feeling about the market so far. But who cares about that, right? And daily as well is quite facing to the downside, but we could grind that away if we're gonna hold this. Block the link to BitGet? Why? Why you are using Kaspersky? Like, okay, anyway. Is it they blocked that? But blocked that because it's how you call it? You are not allowed to trade it, or blocked just because actually if you want, but it's in Spanish. Yeah, you can take a screenshot, don't mind. My Spanish is a little bit rusty, but yeah, you don't need to. If you have the account, then you don't need it. That's fake. That's a fake link. Okay, cool. Then don't click it. If it says it's fake link, then fucking don't click it. Don't bother with it. It's just like all my links together behind it. It's more like go to the YouTube if you want to see my previous streams or whatever. That was more the point of it. The link is for the newcomers from the BitGet and the rest of it. Don't worry about that. Kaspersky, jeez, I didn't hear that in a long time. Kaspersky antivirus. Fucking hell. I have flashbacks from 2000. 4 hour looks quite okay. Let's see how that's gonna close in 1 hour. So far we have a second strong buyback. I hope we'll carry on. That will be fun actually to have a long position. Yeah, I have for now my stop loss is just below the wick. I allowed it into it, so let's go. Let's go. What is it actually? Because I guess my average will be somewhere, I guess, over here. Oh, fucking hell. Same as for last week. 0.6. Same as this one, guys. Like, seriously. Just eyeballing this. Same as this shit. 0.66. What I... It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You don't need to click it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I will have a look what my antivirus is, but I didn't have any issue with it. It's fine. You don't need to click it. If you have BitGet, then don't worry about it. And if not, then just use the normal website of ByBit, of BitGet. Which one was it? Yeah, BitGet. Don't worry about it. It's not the important one. The most important is that you keep an eye on the ATS-ALGO dashboard and maybe my YouTube if you want to. If you want to see more of my way of trading. And like I said, guys, stop looking around. Stop listening to any kind of news. Jesus, Kaspersky. Yeah, it looks like it's fine. Don't worry. It's all good. It's not a fake link or something. Don't worry about that. It's just that your antivirus is not working. Yeah, like I said, don't listen to any kind of news. Influencers definitely not. Stop maybe using X if you need it. But yeah, and make sure you just make your mind clear and look at the charts and trade away, because it is kind of as simple as it is and it sounds. It was Google. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have a look at that thing. Thanks for that. I didn't know. That was just a ref link what I use, but anyway, I got the ref link from BitGet. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna have a look on that one later. I don't care actually so much about it. Might be. I don't know. Direct ref link. No, direct ref link. It's not a link tree. Google save browser. Yeah, that doesn't sound good in those days, right? After the last scam and attempt of hacking on Google. I don't know if they know what the save word sounds and means at Google Quarter. But it is what it is. Uh-oh. Sam, you want to say something? Before you're gonna say something, Sam. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop my recording for the YouTube. Thank you very much. See you next time, guys. See you on the flip side.